Bicycle Thieves, 1948 Italian film by Vittorio De Sica, was nominated in 1950 for an Oscar for Best Screenplay, ended up not winning, but it got a different special honorary award for the most outstanding foreign language film released in the United States during 1949. Classic film, cited by many directors as an influence and by some as the sole movie that pushed them into becoming filmmakers themselves. It's a black and white drama taking place in post-war Italy. Follows a man named Antonio who manages to find work on a very scarce sort of job market, working as someone putting up posters around Rome. For him to get and then to keep the job, he needs to have a bicycle, which he ends up getting back from a pawn shop at a considerable cost to his family. But with the newfound hope, he begins working until just on the first day on the job, his bike gets stolen. Desperate, he gives chase, and together with his son and with the help of various people, he traverses Rome hoping to find the thieves and get back his property. So it's a film about true desperation in very desperate times. What's amazing about it is how timeless and relatable it is, how easy it is to sympathize with Antonio, and also how theoretically the stakes are very low. I mean, it's just a bicycle after all, but in context they're incredibly high because the bicycle represents Antonio's hopes for his family's future. Without it, they're completely ruined. He's unable to provide. It's also remarkable how De Sica uses amateur actors to deliver such believable performances. I mean, none of the people in the film have been professional actors, famously, and particularly Lamberto Maggiorani is terrific. He acts a lot with just his face and gestures, and the final 10 minutes of the film are just a masterclass in tension, not least thanks to him, with how it essentially becomes a fight for an internal fight for this man's soul, for his entire code of ethics and morals. You can see the struggle of desperation pushing him towards something he would never do otherwise. At times the film feels almost like a documentary, thanks also to shooting on location and also being made in that particular time. It's a post-war Italy film made in post-war Italy. It's a snapshot of the times of a nation at a very specific time in its history, having just lost the war and being so lost in poverty. I like the film. I appreciate it, especially how good it is when you consider how long ago it was made. I do think it's aged in some respects, but on the whole it remains kind of timeless because of the very human story it explores. And I think true cinema fans will still appreciate it today. Solid movie.